For the past 2 days, I've been thinking about whether I will miss out by not visiting Borobudur Temple and Prambanan Temple in this trip. Now that I'm end of visiting Yogyakarta and leaving for the next city, my answer to you is no. Yogyakarta is more than Borobudur Temple and Prambanan Temple. So what you see behind me is a stretch of road about 100 meters long, all lined with restaurants selling just one food. What's that? That's Gudeg. Okay, so I passed by here yesterday and I thought it's better for me to have another meal of Gudeg before leaving Yogyakarta, because I somehow suspect that I will not be able to get it after I leave this place. So there are just so much of Gudeg restaurants here. So I really spoiled with choices. I don't know which one to choose. So these are the different Gudeg restaurants. I probably just have to mini move and just choose one. Okay, so here is what I've discovered. So I believe this Gudeg is run and monopolized by just a few suppliers. I think this Udujun is one of them. So when you see this picture here, I think that's affiliated to them. So what they have is that, just remember seeing this pail of food. So what I saw just now was that they took from the van, they took out a pail of finished product from the van. So I believe that is prepared centrally at a central kitchen to be served to all the restaurants. I think all restaurants taste about the same because these are all centrally prepared. So depending on which one you subscribe to, so you just kind of pick the brand, or you pick the brand rather than you pick the restaurant. Okay, that's what I distill from my observation. So I decided to go for this restaurant merely because this restaurant looks more crowded than the rest. I'm going to place my order. Just hi, can I have a tahu tempeh? This one.
Tahu tempeh habis.
And nasi. Huh?
The tofu and tempeh is out, so we don't have that.
Oh, you don't have that?
Yeah.
What do you have?
We only have the egg. Egg, wing. This one, the drumstick.
Oh.
Then the head.
Oh, the head. Oh, okay. Nah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Alright. I'll try others because my first choice is to eat the tauhu. Yeah, but they run out of tauhu over there. And then instead they have all this chicken head. Yeah, all those funny things. Okay, so things that I do not quite fancy. So I choose this instead because I just feel like having tauhu only and tempeh. So I've just placed my order and going to my seat. Right, so again have to take off my shoes. Frankly, I'm damn tired. I've been working continuously for the past 4 or 5 hours. So visited 3 museums. That's the evidence of my 3 museums. So I can't wait to sit down and have a meal. So meal is served. So this is my Gudeg meal. Very simple. There's hardly any meat in there. So it's just tofu and tempeh. And of course, goes with the hot drink. So the portion is not a great deal. Okay, so it's just a small portion of rice and then with all this dish. I think the nice thing is that it's served over banana leaf. That's Gudeg, which is jackfruit, and that's tempeh. So this tempeh has got the texture of a fish maw. I just come out from the restaurant. So the verdict, it doesn't have the magic of what I had yesterday. So yesterday was really fantastic. Okay, the food. Yeah, but over here, this time around, I don't know, maybe the novelty has worn off, or maybe it's just not as good as the last. So the fact is that I've had 2 Gudeg meal in this Yogyakarta visit. So my primary purpose is to make sure that whether is it Gudeg or whether is it the restaurant which matters, whether Gudeg as a whole is a nice food or whether is it because of the restaurant. So today I got the answer. What's very important is the restaurant. Also, to put things in perspective, yesterday dinner cost 55,000 Indonesian rupiah and today is 19,000. Okay, so yesterday one was about 4 times more expensive than today's. So naturally, it delivers more. It ought to deliver more. Yeah, so I guess you pay for what you get. So I'm going to give it one last try to the SIM card issue. I'm not sure whether this handphone shop is able to help me solve my SIM card problem. Let's see. I think they are still fixing it. Geez, it certainly looks very complicated. Here, I've been to everywhere in the world. I've never encountered this problem before. Yeah, I think even in India, I think India also poses some SIM card problem. Now that I'm in Indonesia, yes, it's giving me problem big time. Okay, bad news. It doesn't support. I better find some way. I have 2 options. One, either to go without internet for the rest of the 6 days or 5 days, or 2, I turn on my data auto roam. Hello, selamat malam. I just got out of my hotel room again. So originally I wanted to have some sort of resting. After all, I had very poor sleep last night. Yeah, I mean, without going too much into the details, I probably only slept about 3-4 hours. Yeah, because the bed condition wasn't too good. Anyway, so I thought I am going to get some sleep in the afternoon, but I ended up doing a lot of admin things. Like, first of all, doing some reading up, okay, on where I should go after this. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit dicey here. So yeah, I mean, I do have a rough framework right now. And also, I think more importantly is that I get my data roam package fixed up. Yep. So in the end, I went back to M1 Telco to sign up the $3 a day package. Okay, so I think that's going to give me a 3 meg a day. Yeah, so I thought, which is pretty good as well. So for the price of $3, I don't think I want to stress myself too much from now onwards. So I ended up not sleeping as much as I wanted to sleep. So anyway, right now I'm trying to get myself some light dinner before going to take my overnight train. And guess where I am? Ta-da! I'm still back at the field. So this field almost come alive at night. So in the afternoon when I passed by, I think there wasn't too many people. Probably it's because of the heat. Yeah. So right now, when the night fall, suddenly all the people start coming out. Yeah. It's exactly the same activities that we see last night. So I like this place. I mean, it's one of my favorite places in Yogyakarta. Okay, so without wasting any more time, I am going to get some food. Let's see what we have got again. The hawker mix seems to be a little bit different from what I see this morning, even though it's exactly the same journey. That's actually tempura. Meatball noodles. Okay. I've always wanted to try satay. So actually this guy quoted me 20,000 for a bunch full. Oh, okay. Hello. So that's my satay, chicken satay. So I kind of look forward to satay. Yeah, I've been wanting to eat it since yesterday. So I'm eating by the chair. So there's this kutapak, just chicken by the way, and it costs 20,000 rupiah. I find the kutapak a little bit soft, a little bit soggy. Yeah, because I'm more used to hardened kutapak. As for the chicken satay, those parts that is done up nicely are very good, and those parts that is not too good are not too good. I think there's a little bit of inconsistency. Yeah, but I like the part which they have done it very well. I like those part of the meat that is very lean. Yeah, I like my meat to be very dry and tangy. Good. Okay, so I finished my satay. So, kakak, apa nama?
Ronde.
Ronde.
Wedang ronde.
Oh, okay. Terima kasih.
Minuman khas Jogja. Minuman khas Yogyakarta.
Oh, okay. tak tahu eh.
Tak tahu dari mana? Dari mana?
Dari Singapura.
Oh, Singapura. Ya. Singapura bahasanya Melayu ya?
Hah?
Bahasanya mirip Indonesia.
Oh. Sedikit.
Sudah bagus.
Banyak sedikit. So if you decided to eat at the roadside, I think it's better to have some level of bahasa, be it Indonesia or Melayu. I think they are almost the same. So don't be like me. I have to gesticulate, yeah, in order to get my message across. Okay. Sini. Yep. Okay. So this thing costs 10,000 rupiah. Right. I don't exactly know what's in there. So let me have a taste. So it tastes like ginger. So it's a ginger soup. So that's the jelly, and this thing, they are the bread. Okay. So these are the breadcrumbs. What is this? Okay, let me try first. Okay, these are glutinous rice balls. So this is what you call that? Tangyuan, yeah, in Chinese terminology. Okay, just finished with my dessert. So right now I'm slightly full, not very full, but it's intended that way because I'm traveling in the overnight coach tonight. So right now I'm going to leave this night market area and head straight back to my hotel, take a quick shower, and then do my last minute checkout. Yeah. So I've arranged my checkout to be 8 p.m. Yeah, of course I do have to pay half day rent. So I've officially checked out from my hotel. So this is where I stay for the past night. Okay, So now I'm walking slowly to the train station. My train is at 1:15 a.m. So mister, where are we now? Actually right now we are at Jalan Maliboro. I'm back to Malioboro again. So the fact is that I still have more than 3.5 hours to burn before boarding the train. So I thought just lug my luggage and start walking around. The only place at night that is very active is this Malioboro. So there's no running away. So there's a lot of deja vu-ness in this place. From the rickshaw to the people, even this Chinatown logo is so deja vu. So I'm not going to waste too much time trying to explain the place. You can actually go back to the previous video to have a look. So excuse me sir, I'm going to the train station. How to go about going? Where's the direction? This way? Oh, I don't think so. It should be this way. Alright, thank you. Hello, excuse me sir. So, can you tell me why am I so tired today? Yeah, it's just my first day of travel. Oh. Right. Okay. See you. Bye bye. Hello. How are you? Are you going to be the last Jogja person that I'm going to meet along this stretch of road? Okay, anyway, I think since you are the last guy that I'm going to see, I'm just going to tell you that Jogja is a nice place. Hello. How many more guys of you do you have? I thought your brother told me that you are the last guy. Your brother from behind. So why do I see you now? Alright, anyway, I'm leaving Jogja soon. Bye bye. So I actually walked till the end of the Malioboro street. So there's no more. Over there, that's the train station. That's the direction to the train station. Hello, this is Yogyakarta station, train station. So my train is going to depart Yogyakarta at 1:30 a.m. So right now it's probably 10ish. Yeah, so meaning that I still have another 3 more hours to go. For the train ticket, I have got my train ticket from the internet. Yeah, so at this ticket.com. Okay, I'm going to put the link here. Yeah, you can also access it from the app, which you can actually also get your train ticket and pay using your international credit card. So in the end, what's given to me is this. There's a QR code. Yep, so that's the QR code. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get my boarding pass. Okay, so just treat it as taking a train in Indonesia as boarding a plane. Okay, so these are the check-in machines. Let's see. Oh, yep. Actually, it does show my particulars. So of course, I'm going to create a ticket. Ah, yes. So that's the train ticket. It's orange in color. So this is the next place that you need to go to. Oh, what a beautiful departure. Hi, hello.
Jalan train on platform number 4 or 5. Yeah.
Okay, 4 or 5.
Yes.
Alright, thank you.
Yes.
Wow, I'm impressed by the level of service. So this is the train station. Oh, that's a very shiny train. Where's platform 4 and 5? Okay. Yeah, that's a very beautiful train. Very metallic. So the way to go to platform 4 is to cut through.
Excuse me, sir.
Huh? 4 and 5.
May I see your ticket? Excuse me. Gajayana train destination to Malang, right?
On platform number 3.
Yes.
Huh?
I'm sorry because my friend is.
Oh.
It's not correct. Your train. This is your train, okay? Gajayana train destination to Malang City has on platform number 3, okay?
Okay,
Yes. Platform number 3 has on this way.
this one.
Yes. This way.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks for correcting. Okay, bye bye. Okay. I think they are so nice enough to come and tell me. Yeah, I think they really go all the way out to inform me. So obviously this is my train, and obviously the train is not available yet. It's going to be here 3 hours later. So what I'm going to do is to set an alarm to wake me up in case I fall asleep somewhere. So let me do a vlog of this place. So other than the train station, there's rows of eatery at the platform. And for your information, the floor is so clean. Okay, the station is so clean. Frankly, I never expected it. Okay. And the trains are very modern. Yeah, it's really beyond my comprehension, frankly. You should look at how clean the floor is. There are people maintaining it. So I asked if I can get out of the station again and come back later. I mean, given that I have got 3 hours. So, of course, I think being very service orientated, they say that, okay. So there's even facial recognition system here. Oh, look at that. Let's see whether they can recognize my face. Obviously not. I'll be surprised if they can recognize my face. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going back again. With this facial recognition, I suspect this train station is built by the Chinese. Don't fault me if I'm wrong. Yeah, but it looks vaguely like a Chinese product. Okay, I saw a charging station here. Yep, I guess I will let my mobile phone and camera choose. Hello. Hey.